Hello, and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Emily. We're about to go on a very exciting trip together because we are going to Barcelona to run the Barcelona half marathon. This is my second time running the Barcelona half. I actually ran it last year and I PB'd. So that was great. This time round, I am going with Runna, which is my training app of choice. So there's a bunch of us running it. We're going to spend time together. We're going to spend time with the Runna team. And this is what it's looking like. So on Saturday we have a Runna shakeout, which a shakeout is like news to me. I never have done a shakeout before, but it's basically like a short, easy run before the big race, the day before or a few days before. Got the Runna shakeout run on the Saturday, and then Sunday is race day. So come along with me because we've got to get a flight to Barcelona and get this show on the road. Shakeout run, which, let's be clear, I would never do this if I wasn't here for Runna. So this isn't the norm for me. I would be horizontal. What are you saying? You want to fight? Got a chesty cough. Had a bad chest for about 2 weeks now. And it feels hard. But it's supposed to be easy. So.
Where in the chest is it?
I feel like my throat too now actually, but I don't think it's just because of the cold. Welcome to Barcelona. I feel like I've hardly spoken to you this whole time, but basically I thought I'd give you an update. It's the night before the race. Just had a pizza, and I thought I would give you an update on how I'm feeling for tomorrow, what the plan is, and all that stuff. If you follow me on Instagram, then you'll probably already know, and actually maybe if you've followed me for a while, you'll probably know that I will be walking this half marathon. I do it with pretty much all the races that I do, like long distance races. It's just the way that I prefer to do it. Basically, I run for a certain amount of time and then I walk for a certain amount of time, and I love to do that because it just makes me less fatigued. I enjoy it more, and also it's like breaking the race up into mini little races rather than the whole thing. So basically, originally I was going to do 4 minutes of running, 1 minute of walking, and I was gonna aim for like a 7 minute per kilometre pace overall, which means obviously I'll be running at like a 6:30 pace and walking at like a 9 something pace. That was my plan. That's how I got my PB in Barcelona this time last year of 2 hours 30 minutes. But we've had a tragic turn of events, and that is that about 2 weeks ago I don't know what it was, if it was a cold, I don't know if it was flu, but I just was really unwell, and I still have a really bad chest, and it's now 2 weeks since like the first day that I got ill, and this chest issue is not going anywhere apparently. So I did a 5k shakeout this morning, and I really struggled with it, as you can probably see in the clip. It was supposed to be an easy run. My heart rate was so high. It just didn't feel right. You know when your body, like, you know when it doesn't feel right? It didn't feel right. So I was a bit let down by that because I thought I was going to be able to run and magically I'd be better. And I feel like since then it's just actually agitated my chest, and my chest doesn't feel fantastic. Obviously I feel good. I'm still going to do the race, and it's not bad, so bad that I'm like, I definitely can't do it, but I am going to adapt my paces, and I'm not going to go for a PB unless for some like miraculous reason tomorrow I wake up and I'm cured, which is not going to happen. So basically I think I'm going to just aim for the cut-off, which is 2 hours 45, and just try and enjoy it and get through it and not make myself more ill. And I do just want to say that, like, I don't actually know if I'm going to be able to finish the race. If it went how the 5k went today, I will not be finishing the race, and there is no race on this planet that is going to make me push my body to a point where I just get more and more not injured, more and more ill, because nothing is worth that. So I guess I'm just lucky that this isn't like a huge race that I've been like training for months and months and all that stuff. Like, you know, I've done this race before. This is going to be my 6th half marathon. I'm not going to be devastated if I have to pull myself off the course. Obviously it'll be disappointing because I came all this way and I have been training for a half marathon, but it's also not the end of the world. So yeah, I am going to adapt my paces, and I am going to do the race. I'm going to start the race anyway, and we'll just see how it goes. And I'm just trying not to put pressure on myself to feel like I need to do it well. Do you know what I mean? Your body will do what your body will do, and sometimes you've just got to accept that this is how it is. So that's my little update for you. We're just going to see how it goes. I'm obviously going to bring you along for the day. It might be a very short video. Who knows, it might literally be like, I've just gone home. But we are going to give it our best shot, but we're not going to do it and be stupid and make ourselves more ill, because what's the point of that? Let's go run Barcelona half marathon for the 2nd time. See you in the morning.
Just here to interrupt. Emily from the UK here, how are you doing? I just wanted to come on here and chat very briefly about Runna. Runna is a all-in-one training app, so it has running on there, which is their like main focus, but it also has gym sessions and Pilates and mobility and a bunch of stuff on there as well. Runna is really great for all types of running, but especially if you have a race in mind that you want to do. Basically, you can go in and input your race on their app. I'll show you an example here for London Marathon. They have most of like the main races on there. I think you can also add your own in as well if you're doing something a little bit more niche, which I will be doing for my half marathon that's coming up in June, so stay tuned for that. Subscribe if you haven't already. So you can basically find your race, just search it in the app, and then it will build a training plan for you based on how many weeks there are to that race. I honestly, like, it's such a no-brainer way of training, especially if you have no background in running and you really don't know where to get started. If you do want to give it a go, you can use the code Emily2, which will give you 2 weeks free, and within that you get access to everything that the app has. So yeah, I'm going to leave a link in the description. My code is Emily2 if you want to check out. Also, if you have any questions about Runna, please do let me know in the comments, because I feel like I'm basically a pro with Runna at this point. I've used it so much. So yeah, if you ever see me talking about my training plan or anything like that, it's always going to be Runna, and there will always be a link and a discount code for you in the description. And now let's get back into the video. Hola. We're going to the start line.
Say it again.
We're going to the start line. The chest is chesting, but we're just going to see how far we can go. Do you want to see my outfit?
I'd love to see your outfit.
Solomon, obviously. Lululemon vest, Brooks shorts, Brooks glycerins.
On feet.
Glycerin 22 on feet. I've got electrolytes. These are free sol. And then I've got some precision gel chews, and that's it. And I've got my headphones this year. If anyone was here this time last year, I left my headphones in London, so I'm already doing better than I was this time last year. I don't feel nervous for the race itself because I feel like I've done so many races now. I just like I have a very strong feeling that I'm going to have to pull out because of my chest, and that is making me feel not great. But it is what it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm trying to sound enthusiastic. Stood next to my white flag because I surrender.
Have you raised it?
Yeah, I surrender. So basically last night I think I said I've adjusted my paces so that if I finish, my finish time should be 2 hours 40. Bearing in mind the cut-off time for this race is 2 hours 45. So that pace feels a lot more comfortable for me, but we'll just have to see. Yeah.
done the first K because crowds, and then I'm going into my 3-minute running, 1-minute walking, and praying these lungs and this chest can keep up. I'm about to come into my first walk break. Always do a trick behind to make sure that no one's going to run to the back of you. I actually ran for a bit longer than expected just because it felt good, and I was like, I'm going to take it while I can. As you can see, everybody is still running, but do I feel like a dickhead? Yeah, for running at 2.5k in, for walking at 2.5k in. But you have to run your own race, so it is what it is, and I like wall breaks. So here we go. We are just over 4k in now, and I'm not going to sugarcoat it. This feels way harder than it should because of my chest. My heart rate is like 185, which is new. Just doing 4k into a race. Don't really like it that high. It's warm, but I'm feeling okay for the meantime, so I'm gonna keep going. But yeah, this is harder than it should feel like. Way harder than it did on my training run, my longest run. My chest is just absolutely fucked, for want of a better word, so not gonna do anything stupid. I need to stop, as if get off the course and call it a day. I'll have to do that. Health is more important. But for now, we'll stick to it and see how it goes. I hope that you're watching this, sat on the sofa, eating loads of food with your feet up, because that's what I wish I was doing right now. No, it is fun. And Barcelona atmosphere is really nice. So it's a great race. I'm just happy to be here, trying to look around, look at the beautiful buildings that are a lot nicer than London, and just feel grateful for being here and being able to get out and run. So there we go, that's all you can do.
Okay.
That's 192.
Yeah.
I can't keep my heart rate down.
What's it on now?
178.
Okay, that's alright.
Yeah.
Keep going.
I've
You
been
okay?
coughing so much.
Have you?
Yeah. I've been coughing so much.
Yeah.
It just feels like I'm not well.
Yeah, yeah. You're still going though.
For now.
You're still going to do
I'm
it.
going to see how I feel at 10k.
Yeah.
I don't want to push it, but it is hard.
Good.
Yeah, it's not easy.
No.
It's really hot as well.
Yeah.
It's warm.
For context for everyone else, it's 10 degrees. It feels fucking freezing
It
in the
feels really
shade.
hot.
Yeah.
I'm training in 2 degrees as well.
Yeah.
If I could take all my clothes off, I would.
Hey, let's go. Let's go.
179.
Thanks for the vlog. Right, so you're nearly 10k in.
Yeah.
How you feeling? Update.
It's hard, but I'm not. I just don't want to do anything stupid. I feel like I'm at the point now where I'm still fine to carry on.
Yeah, definitely.
But I'm just assessing it like kilometre by kilometre.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, it's annoying because I feel like my body feels, everything about me feels great.
Yeah.
It's just my chest is really holding me back. Like my legs are fine, my mind is fine. I just can't. Like I feel like I could push way more, but I physically can't. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Are you on time?
I don't know. I ended up having to run 2 kilometres at the start rather than 1 because the crowds were quite thing, and I didn't want to trip anyone up by stopping. So I'm a bit off. I don't really know like if I've actually stuck to them. But if I was to guess, I would say my pace is probably like 7:20 average. I mean, I'm not going to get swept up, I don't think. Yeah, I'm just trying to enjoy it.
Yeah.
sort of eating, getting through my gels. I need some more water soon, actually.
Have some water now, yeah.
Can I have
Take
some?
out my bag.
I need to take my photo. Yeah. 10k is there. Get going. I get him up. Over halfway now. Pretty good. Heart rate's still high, but it's coming back down again when I'm resting, so I'm not too worried. And I'm literally acting like I know what I'm talking about. I literally don't know anything that I'm talking about. I'm just doing what feels good. Feel like I'm still being sensible and I'm good to carry on. Constantly checking in with myself because I'm not about to make this cough worse. I've had it for 2 weeks at this point. Eating loads, drinking loads. All good.
Keep going. You're nearly done. You're nearly done.
15k is just there. Feeling alright. I think I've got another. You know?
Rewind.
I think I've got another 6k in me. Average pace is 7:32. I don't know what that is. The finish time is probably somewhere around 2:30, 2:40. So I was thinking about it when I was on my walk, and I think this is a very, very big lesson on just showing up, even if you think you can't do it. I was like, I mean, I still might drop out, who knows what's going to happen in the next 6k, but like, pretty confident I wouldn't make it to like 10k. And now I feel like 80% sure I can get to 21, so just do it even if you think you can't. That's your lesson for today.
Good lesson.
But don't overdo it, obviously.
But if you want to, you can overdo it a bit.
Yeah. Not long to go now, less than an hour, I keep telling myself. About 40-50 minutes depending on...
Way less than an hour.
1 hour 55 minutes. Hello! We're here again. 18k. Nearly there, 3 left. How long to make 3k? I remember this hill. But as soon as you get to the top of the hill, you can see the sea.
Beautiful.
So, yeah. Final push. And then I'll be very proud that I did it.
Yeah.
I was getting like sub 2 hours.
Really?
Yeah, just finding all the runners that I'm here with are getting 2 hours and below. I'm currently still running. It's 2 hours 20. I've probably got another 25 to go. But I'm still doing it. There's many different types of runners, and you don't have to be a fast runner. Right, guys. I'm not quite sure how, but we made it to 20k, which means we're definitely going to finish. Less than 10 minutes left of running. We're just going to keep going and we get to the end.
Walking down the avenue, holding take out man.
Flashbacks this time last year. I've done so much since then.
But then I wouldn't need your help, so meet me at the corner shop where they sell your favorite pop. I'll be there till you show up. And if you don't, I'll die on the spot. Cause I just can't fight the feeling. No, I just can't fight the feeling anymore. And I don't want to be calling you, but I just can't fight the feeling anymore. Kiss me in the rain.
I did it. Fucking hell, I'm really sorry for all the swearing. Fuck. Oh. Oh my god. That was tough. I wouldn't say it's the hardest race that I've ever done, but I was purposefully holding back. I mean, don't get me wrong, it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. But this just goes to show that you just need to turn up, even if you expect the worst, even if you don't think you're going to finish or that you're going to fail. You just need to go and do it, because I was fully expected to tap out at 5 or 10k, and yeah, I just ran a full half marathon, so you can do it, okay? Woo. Laura, Another medal. Oh my god. Right, I need to find people now. And just like that, we are back in the UK. It's a few days later. Feeling great. My legs weren't really that sore the day after. So even if it was not a PB attempt, I do think it's a big flex that I can run half marathon and not be that sore, which is fab. I think I've probably made this very clear throughout the video, but I'm just so glad that I was actually able to finish the run. Obviously knew I wasn't going to get a PB or anywhere near a PB, so the goal on the day, you know, changed, and it was just to get through it, and I did get through it. And you know what, it didn't make my cough worse. I actually feel like less congested, weirdly, so that's great. And I was just really happy that I got to do it, and really thankful to Runna for inviting me along, which meant that I could run Barcelona half again. So yeah, thank you very, very much for watching this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. Overall, like, it is a good course. You know what, I'm actually going to give you some pros and cons, because I haven't really spoken about the run itself, like, and the course and stuff. So the start is amazing. I think there's like 30,000 runners, so it's a really good turnout. However, when you start to break away from the main areas, there's not really that many spectators compared to like an event in London, for example. So if you really rely on other people and like crowds to get you going, you might struggle, just because there are a lot of areas where it's pretty dead. But luckily, Barcelona is a pretty city, and because it's so different to London, I found it easy to kind of be entertained by my surroundings. So I really enjoyed it. It's like flat. It's a flat course. There's one small hill at 18k. And that's it. So if you're looking for kind of like a beginner-friendly course, it's a really good one. However, as you know from this video, the cutoff is 2 hours 45. So that doesn't necessarily mean that it's based on your time of running. It's based off when the last person crosses the start line. That's when the 2:45 kicks in. So if you are a slower runner like me and you are a bit worried about the cutoff time, and you are maybe cutting it fine to that 2:45 mark, it might not be for you, and that is fine. If you are a bit faster, and it's still your first race, and you're not having to worry too much about that 2:45 cutoff, go for it. It's a really good course overall. It's just a shame that it's not, in my opinion, hugely inclusive to a lot of runners. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.